Hello everybody, welcome to Nago Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? Yay, I rediscovered one of my favorite moon decks that is just so precise in renewing and centering energies, and I just find it perfect for cultivating this true peace, quiet, and balance that we really want to center in on as we're moving towards this wonderful full moon that is building. What are we trying to build? What are we trying to gain access to? For me, it 100% is quality time, great imaginative, centering, grounding, focused energy. You know, I feel like this is a huge time for transcending the distractions and the noise and evolving us more into the mystical, the relaxing, serene energy that we're all looking for, which brings us to all of this. The sovereignty, which is Queen of the Moon, is we hold sovereignty over our space, our thoughts, our deeds, actions, words. So we're pausing and we're in a calm, reflective place before we seek action, right? We don't just lunge out into anything without any information, and also not on a emotional whim, because I find when I do that, I spend money I don't need to spend. I waste time that I don't need to waste. So like this morning, I like to sit, look at some of my books that help me feel centered, and I gravitate towards things that are relaxing and empowering, and I find my center and my inspiration before I begin. That's our sovereignty. See how she's holding this balance, calm. What are my thoughts? How does my body feel? What do I want to work towards? Do I have any kind of inspiration to seek? But also, what is my intention for the next hour, for today? Like, I set my intention for today yesterday. I said I want to have a really calm, meditative day where I don't make any other plans but my work and my reads, so I can study and function on that calmer level. Because you know, when we try to go, oh, let me go out and go grocery shopping, let me go out and do this and get gas, and we get in the hustle and bustle, and that then becomes the lane that we're in. So sometimes it's nice to just stay in that nice, homey, comfortable phase of what do I want to learn, what do I want to seek, without all the outside distractions. It's very renewing and centering as well, because we don't have plans on top of plans, and that is definitely this. And this is something that I'm always wishing for everybody in my life, myself, friends and family. I was watching this, there's this great program out right now. It's been for a few seasons. I think it's called Sexual Education, and it's got fantastic actors in it, and everybody's talking about their feelings and their insecurities and their lack of knowledge in whatever it is, relationships. And it's so wonderful because people are really learning to be honest, and through true communication, things start to make sense to them. And a big part of it, and they talk about a lot, is that you love yourself. And the easiest way to do that is to listen to your inner highest vibrational self, your heart chakra, your intuitive self, doing things that nurture you, doing things like anything from just a nice shower, a meditation, reading a book, looking after yourself, putting yourself and your needs before everybody else's. You know how sometimes moms can do that, parents can do that, big sisters, big brothers can do that. Looking after yourself and not running yourself ragged to please or do things for other people. Also, it could be what we ingest and put in our bodies and our minds. Self-love. Are we learning? Are we expanding? Are we watching nature programs, educational podcasts? Are we eating things that grow off trees and straight from the ground, nutritious, good things? I feel the more that we do things that are good for ourselves, our bodies and mind, that's expressing self-love to ourselves. Hey body, you matter. You carry me places and do things for me, so I'm going to give you the fuel that you require in a loving way. Also, affirmations and speaking to yourself in a loving, caring way. I am lovable. I am worthy of good things. I'm worthy of abundance. The universe meets my needs because I am a worthy, body of light. I am an individual that is worthy of knowing and loving. All of those things, affirmations, very, very important, writing things down. And it brings us to this. When we have all of this, what comes to fruition is beautiful, encouraging energy for ourselves. We feel renewed. Each experience becomes a blessing because we're cultivating present moment awareness. So we're seeing those fall leaves change and how beautiful it is. Yesterday I just drove to one of our gorgeous beaches that's like 2 minutes away, and I just looked out at the ocean, and it was that perfect time of day where the light that hit the water looked silver, bouncing all over, absolutely gorgeous. It was so calming and so reflective, and it made it really nice for me to be able to connect with clients and do audio reads, and also set intentions for myself for this weekend. And that's when I set the intention of, I wasn't making plans to go anywhere. It was just going to be calm, reading books and learning and sipping coffee and having little treats and utterly relaxing in that kind of hermit mode. All of this. So I feel like a really highly charged vibration that empowers you is finding its way towards you, where you will get that centered, grounded, inspirational energy, relaxing into serene energy, so you can go deeper and calmer and find what those intentions should be for yourself, and where are you wasting time, where are you wasting valuable resources, and to just let it go. Because when we are trying to do too much and what we think is progression, but it's just kind of like that busy idiocy, I'm producing, but what are you producing? And why is it such a like said thing and such a normal thing to say, oh, I'm so busy? It's like, can we even calibrate why we're busy or what we're busy working towards? Because sometimes we just get in that mode, and I feel like we need to remind ourselves, let's slow down and do things that matter for ourselves, that make us feel good, and really experience those moments as a blessing. Are you tasting your coffee? Are you eating your food slowly and savoring it? Are you really seeing that reader on TV that you're listening to, or that program? Are you ingesting the words that are coming off the page that you're reading, or is your head somewhere else? And pull yourself back into that moment, because that's where true awareness and satisfaction comes from, right? Have you ever met like a whole bunch of people at once? You don't remember any of the names because your head just bounced out of the whole conversation into the next. This is just centering, and realizing that everything is a blessing, and encouraging yourself to be aware of all of this. The things that you have planted the seeds for are now bearing fruit, and things are coming to fruition. So really enjoy them, savor them, and congratulate yourself, and employ this while you're doing it. So my beauties, that is what you were meant to hear today. I hope you all have a great day. Love and light.